Today is Thursday, Parashat Toledot. It's also Rosh Chodesh Kislev. Kislev is the month of the holiday of Chanukah, the holiday of lights, when we have the light of menorah that pushes away the darkness of Greek influence. The Greeks wanted the Jewish people to assimilate. They wanted the Jewish people to become part of the culture of the time. They didn't want to harm them physically, but that spiritual darkness is won over by the light of the Torah. But also Chanukah has to do with chinuch, with education, and also has to do with the generations, as we see that Yochanan, his son Matatyahu, and Matatyahu's children, these three generations joined together, even though they were a small group, to fight against the formidable armies of the Greeks. When you have that kind of connection of the three generations and their commitment and their mesirut nefesh, their dedication to Torah, then miracles can happen, miracles way beyond what is natural. When there were many that were given in the hands of the few, the ones who were the armies that were formidable, that were powerful in the hands of those that are weak, it was a miracle that was beyond what is physical, what is normal. And that's the strength of the Jewish people. When we go in the way of Torah, when we observe the mitzvot, when we follow the words of Hashem, we are able to have miracles happen, just like happened in the holiday of Chanukah. But Rosh Chodesh, beginning of the month, is a concept that has to do with the Jewish people as the idea of always renewing, just like the moon always renews itself. Also the Jewish people, no matter what the threats are throughout history, and it was an incredible threat at the time of the Greeks and what we celebrate on Chanukah. But just like the moon sort of wanes, and even when it goes down, and at the end of the month, it just re-emerges as the beginning of the month, and then again it starts growing and becoming a full moon by the middle of the month. So that idea of Rosh Chodesh is a very important concept in Judaism, and that is why this mitzvah of Kiddush HaChodesh is the first mitzvah that is given to the Jewish people as a nation. There were other mitzvot before, like the mitzvah of Brit Milah given to Avraham Avinu, the mitzvah of not eating the sciatic nerve given to Yaakov, but the mitzvah of Kiddush HaChodesh is the first mitzvah given to Jewish people as a nation. And that was one of the mitzvot that the Greeks wanted to abolish, wanted the Jewish people to stop. Well, whether it's the Greeks or any other nation throughout history, when we stick to our Torah, when we observe the mitzvot and the Torah carry us into eternity. So, wish everyone a Rosh Chodesh Tov Vorach. Kislev has to do also with kis, which means a pocket, and lev with the heart. Pocket signifies the material, lev, the heart, the emotional, the spiritual. So we be blessed in this month, both spiritually and materially, and may we merit that the light of the Torah should always shine and guide our path. Amen. Kenei Ratzon. Baruch Adonai le'olam. Amen ve'amen.